It's the Doscinco Project.
Money pouring in, clientele growing down.
With your host, Doscinco.
Let's go!
What up, everybody? You are now tuned into the Doscinco Project, where we talk about business, entertainment, motivation, and mindset. I have another guest in the building with us today. We should have actually did the podcast in the kitchen. You hear me? He was first spotted on the popular blog site Baller Alert for his Fruity Pebbles waffle fried chicken that went crazy on the internet. He's been reposted by many of your favorite celebrities like Mario, like August Alsina, and Muni Long. He's cooked for some local celebrities like Tiz215, who is the comedian, rapper RecoHavoc, DJ Crazy, Anthony Harris of the Philadelphia Eagles, and so much more. He owns a catering company called Chef Ken's Catering. They do all types of events, from weddings to private jet parties. If you scroll down his Instagram, his delicious cuisines will make you feel like you are Chef Boyardee. You hear me? Everybody, please welcome Chef Ken. How you doing today, sir?
What's going on, my brother?
Hey, man, listen. I got to give a shout out to my queen. She was like, listen, you got to interview this guy. Because she loved the different, she loved the different cuisines that be out there, apparently, like, you doing your thing. So first and foremost, let's jump right into it. And how did you realize you had skills in the kitchen?
I kind of realized kind of early, like my mom, she had a catering company growing up. So I was like kind of forced to like serve food and like prep food. And I really didn't want to do it. I'm like, I want to play ball and rap and stuff like that. But I was cooking one day and I'm like, damn, I got a little talent. People were tasting my food. They like, yo, you all right in the kitchen. So I started cooking for the ladies, you know what I'm saying? All the chicks, you know what I'm saying? Cook for me. So I just started doing it. Started selling platters. And it went crazy.
That's dope. So you would say that cooking actually got you in with the ladies. That was a good entryway, right?
Yeah, I was doing music too before the cooking, so that's kind of what started it. But the cooking definitely like solidified me. Like I ain't gonna lie, everybody love food. That's the way to somebody's heart. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it solidified it for me for sure.
So what are your influences when it comes to the culinary experience, right? So you have some people that gear more towards the Asian cuisines. Mm-hmm. Like what would you say your style would be?
Mine is like a mixture of like seafood and like Italian food. Okay. Like the pastas, I'm real good with the pastas and the sauces. That's like really my specialty. Okay. But I love seafood, so I always try to incorporate it and then try to mix it up with a couple of different cultures and stuff. Like it works. So, I just experiment for real. I don't even use no recipes and nothing. I just be experimenting for real.
So let's talk about that experience, right? Or that experiment. Mm-hmm. So you got picked up by Baller Alert, right? Yeah. Which is huge. Yeah. Now, was that your first viral experience?
I had some little small viral joints, like probably like 10 to 20 K like views and stuff like that. Okay. But it's crazy because when I did it, I had just made waffles and chicken and all that and really Fruity Pebbles separately like the day or two before. So I was just in the crib. I was bored. I'm like, yo, I don't feel like making all that stuff together. What if I just make the chicken into the waffle, like just all in one? I don't feel like doing it all separately.
That's crazy.
So they was grinding me up. Like I got a lot of backlash from oh my god, the comments was crazy, bro. Like it's crazy because I use it as motivation. Like I kept screenshotting all of that. Yeah. I screen recorded all that, and I seen people on there who I knew was talking crazy.
They was talking crazy.
Oh my god, talking spicy. And it went viral. I woke up and I got all these DMs. I got like 100 on my boy right there. I got like 100 DMs.
That's crazy.
They like, yo, you went viral. I'm like, for real. I called him. I called my boy. I was like, yo, this joint went crazy.
That's nuts,
and then like now everybody, yo, I see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how
they want the Fruity Pebble waffles.
They want it now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they want it now.
So would you say that was? I mean, obviously that's an unorthodox type of meal. So is that one of your specialties now? Do you offer that as?
I haven't even done it yet. Okay. I mean, I had like let a couple people taste it or whatever. They like they joint crazy, really crazy. Yeah. But it's funny because the week that it happened, I was like kind of discouraged a little bit. I usually don't get like that, but it was just crazy. I had a lot of backlash, and then that same week, Anthony Harris' girl called me. Like, I want you to cook for me on Christmas. Yo. So I had to cancel my Christmas. Okay. To like cook for them. So it was kind of confirmation. Like, yo, just do you. Absolutely. Don't never worry about what nobody say, because I could have stopped. I could have been deleted my Instagram from all the crazy stuff that they were saying. They was getting crazy on there, and then I got a blessing from Philadelphia Eagles the next day.
And let's be real, a lot of the individuals that was probably hating on you is microwave warriors anyway.
Yeah, they terrible. They terrible.
Their best cuisine is Hot Pockets.
For real. And probably not even that. Like, you know what I'm saying? See, they was hating though.
But it gives you that confirmation that sometimes all you need is one yes to bring you that opportunity.
Exactly.
You know? So and for those that don't know, Anthony Harris, obviously, like I said in the intro, played for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
You know? So from there, were you able to branch out to other celebrities as well? Like, how did you start to get into that world?
I don't know. Everybody just be like reaching out to me. Like it be crazy. They be like, I see you doing your thing, bro. Like, I get a lot of love on Instagram. I'm not gonna lie. It's not majority hate. It's majority love. I don't want to make it seem like I get a lot of.
We focus on the hate though. A lot of times those are the things that stick out.
Because that's what we see. Like that's what hits us right here in our heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get a bunch of love and then you get a couple of people that's hating. It's like, oh man, here we go.
Right.
But I don't know. There's a lot of people. Like, I do a show and that's right. Muni Long, like the next day at the show, she reposted that joint. It went crazy. So I don't know, man. I just keep creating stuff and just seeing where it's going. I don't really look for the shout outs and all that, but because I feel like when you look for stuff and fish for it, you don't really get them blessings. But they just be coming, bro, left and right.
Just gotta keep your head down, keep on concentrating, just focus
keep
on
cooking,
your work.
keep doing what they want me to do, cook.
What separates? So you have everybody, and I'm not gonna say everybody and their mama because not everybody and their mama can cook. Yeah. But you got a lot of chef, individuals in the culinary world that are blowing up on Instagram. Yeah. What sets you apart from them?
I just think I do it my own way.
Okay.
Like, I just do my own way. I put stuff together that's not supposed to go together.
Okay.
You know, and it really is really good. Like, you know, sometimes you got people that just put stuff together and it's not good. But me, I really take pride in everything that I put together. Like, I put my heart. It might be a piece of fish that's missing a couple, like sprinkles of parsley. I go back. I make sure it's on there. So I put my heart and soul in all of it. So I think that's what separates me. Like, some people just do it for the clout, for the views, for the money. I really do it like because I love this shit. Like, I love it. Like, it's in my heart.
So you have the fruity pebbles, waffles, fried chicken, concoction, so to speak. Yeah. What other different types of things you've been playing around with, Pauls? In order to get that.
I mean, I started the stuffed lamb, John. We could say that on camera. I got the receipts for it too.
So you started the stuffed lamb?
Yeah, okay. I started it. Everybody else doing it now.
That's crazy.
And I got the receipts. I got the dates and everything. I started it. You know what I'm saying? People I don't call them fans. My supporters is like the Beehive, like Beyonce, bro.
Right.
Like, they'll let me know, he's stealing your stuff.
Right.
I just like, yo, we all doing the same thing. We all it's enough, clout to go around.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm in it for. I'm really trying to like put my family on for life, generation wealth.
So let's talk about that, right? So obviously generational wealth obviously comprises of maybe some businesses and things of that sort. Like, what's your 3 to 5 year plan? Like, I know you have the Chef Ken catering company. Yeah. What do you plan to do with that?
Well, I got that. I started a party rentals company. I'm definitely trying to tap into the real estate and all that. I'm really just trying to get my hands in everything.
Okay, what's the party rental?
It's I got Party Hardy Rentals. It's like I rent out affordable like tables and chairs, tents, moon bounces, and all that. Okay. I'm still getting that off the ground. I just started it. It's going good so far, and I'm just trying to tap into everything. I'm trying to travel for real. That's really what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be a traveling chef.
Okay.
Like, nice. I'm really not trying, and I'm trying to do like weddings and all that. Like, that's where the money at.
Now, are you thinking like maybe like an Anthony Bourdain type of chef where you're traveling, experiencing cultures, or like
all that? I want to go to Italy. Like, that's like I said, I tapped into the Italian food way younger in my days. So I want to go to Italy and just try different recipes out and just connect with different people. And that overseas money kind of different. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'm trying to tap into that for sure.
Who would you say inspires you in the culinary world?
I mean, you got the Chef Ramsay and all that stuff like that. Like, I like his style, man. I think he a good guy. Like, I'm saying, but you got to be harsh. You got to be stern with people, because when you doing your craft and you put so many years into it, you don't want nobody play with your shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he take it serious. So I definitely look up to him. I want to definitely connect with him probably one day.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, honestly, like, when you playing with somebody's food, that's no nonsense. You got to make sure that thing is cooked right.
You can't play with it, man. Especially spending their money a lot. It's hard out here right now. Everything up right now. So
everything's up.
You want to put your all into it and give them a good amount of food.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So true. Before being a chef, did you have like a 9 to 5?
Yeah, I was working at a hotel.
Oh wow, well.
Yeah, I was a housekeeper, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I was a housekeeper, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you. I was a housekeeper.
What?
I hated that shit.
How many years were you doing that?
Probably like 3 years.
3. I know in the hospitality.
And I was the
industry.
only guy in there. They loved me. I got a lot of, love in there. But I was like, man, this ain't it, bro.
Right.
But I don't really like working with people.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, if I'm a housekeeper, I'm just going in and out of the rooms by myself. I ain't got to really talk to nobody.
Yeah.
But I was struggling, man. I ain't really had it like that.
You would say probably the finances wasn't.
Oh,
wasn't
no,
it?
I wasn't there. I was scraping up change. I tell people that all the time, man. I was scraping up change out of change jar, man.
So what made you snap out of that to the point where you say, I got to do something better?
Because you got the people around you looking at you.
Okay.
Your friends stop inviting you places. They like, you might can't afford it. You know what I'm saying? I took that shit personal. Like,
that's true.
You know what I mean? You talking to different chicks. They calling you a broke nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't liking it. And I knew I had talent, but I was kind of scared to start it. Like,
okay.
I was scared to start the company. I'm like, damn, I don't have that steady income every week.
Right.
Even though it's bullshit income.
Yep.
I got to create that.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, listen, I gotta go in, man. I just gotta go take a risk and never look back.
Did you automatically just leave that job and jump right into it, or you just transitioned
I ain't
slowly?
even tell him I was leaving.
Oh, you just walked out.
I ain't even tell him. I was just so like over it, bro. I was like, I don't want to say I was depressed, because that's like kind of harsh, but I was probably falling into that.
You can have depressing moments.
Yeah,
you can have a day or two where you just feel down.
I was falling into that, and I seen myself. I wasn't taking care of myself. I ain't like who I was. I ain't like it. I ain't like me. I was smoking cigarettes and shit. Like, I was just doing shit that I usually don't do. Like,
because you wasn't passionate about what you were doing.
Yeah, I just was taking a risk with dumb shit instead of my craft.
Right.
Yeah.
And sometimes it can be a thankless job too. Because you out here doing stuff and they just expect more and more from you.
Yeah,
you know, and more of your time.
Yeah.
So you jumped right in.
Mm-hmm.
Describe the journey between once you started to, generate that consistent income, so to speak.
Well, it's crazy. I went through a situation. I can't really talk about the situation on air, but I went through a crazy situation, and I was on crutches. Like, I couldn't walk for like 6 months, and I started cooking out my apartment in Southwest, and I had customers from years back. Because I started doing like seafood platters, like the crabs and all that, and I was doing it in Darby, and they was rocking with me from the rip. They was like, yo, whenever you started back up, we supporting you. So I had that core following already, but when I jumped back into it, I was on crutches. I was down to my last dollar. Like, I was about to get kicked out of my apartment, everything. Like, I had nothing. So I was like, yo, I just got on crutches. I'm cooking.
Yeah.
Like, my folks coming over, they helping bag stuff up and all that. And I remember I had to move out my crib. So I moved to Yale and shit like that. And then I just start full time. I'm like, I can't look back.
Right.
I can't look back. I don't have no bread. I gotta make money. Like,
ain't no plan B.
No, I was doing 7 days a week, bro. 365. 7 days a week.
Wow.
No cap. 7 days a week. I was burning myself out. I was going to the hospital and all that because I was dehydrated. I was like just beat.
Right.
But I needed money. I was like, I can't hit rock bottom again.
Okay. Gotcha.
So that was like my, you know what I'm saying, my motivation. Like, not to get back where I was at.
So setting up the business, obviously there's a whole, format between, you got to set up the LLC, you got to do your taxes, all that. Did you have people helping you or supporting you in that area, or did you like pretty much just try to, figure it out yourself?
At first, no. I'm like, I don't care about none of that. I'm just grinding. Like, you know what I'm saying? I need the money. Like, I need the money. I need to go get another crib. And I was like, yo, I'm going to get this crib. Okay. I gave myself like, I wanted to be out of where I was at, my situation, in a year. It took 2 years. But once I got out of there, I got a crib, and I just went crazy. But I ain't care about none of the paperwork and nothing. I was just like, I just need money, man. But then when you start looking at the longevity of it, you got to put that shit in order. So I got people around me. I got some special people in my life who really look out for me and help me take care of shit. So I got that support system. I ain't gonna lie, I got a nice support system.
Okay.
I got a nice support
system. And you
need
that, man.
Yeah,
you need that. Just like they say, it takes a village to raise a child. Yeah. Man, it takes a village to raise an entrepreneur. You need those mentors. You need those individuals to inspire you, the people to educate you and so forth in order to, make things happen.
I had to learn that, man. I was like, I used to think I could do everything alone.
I felt the same way.
And connections, like this podcast stuff and all, like this stuff is new to me. Like I wouldn't even accept certain stuff probably years back because I was just so not even into myself, just in my shell. Like, of course, people burn your bridges and you lose trust with people, so you start to take it out on everybody else.
Absolutely.
But I seen probably this year, I'm like, yo, I can't do this by myself. I can't take this journey. I can't walk this journey by myself. I need support. I need to reach out to people. I need people to reach out to me to connect with people. Because that's the only way that this stuff gonna spread. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's positive stuff.
Absolutely.
So we gotta work together. So I'm big on that now. Like I'm with whatever now. Like,
that's awesome.
You know what I'm
saying? Have you? I know you did some delicious dishes with Anthony Harris. Anybody else? You connected to besides the local celebrities, or do you think that that's going to be an area that you seem to want to explore further?
Yeah, I'm big on like the city, like you know what I'm saying. So I was trying to reach the city first, get the name out there, and I got people that I got my eye on that I want to cook for and work for that I actually reached out. I had a little conversation with Fat Joe. It was like a little brief joint.
Oh, that's cool.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Like he on a bigger scale. Like he wants something out of it too. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, scratch my back, I scratch your back. So I'm still thinking about that situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. But I think in the near future I'll probably reach back out to him and have a conversation with him when I'm really, really ready for that.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do nothing if I ain't ready for it.
No, absolutely.
But I got my eye on a lot of celebrities, like, for sure.
Do you ever thought about maybe working for like a steakhouse or like one of them top restaurants?
All the bars in the city, bro, I lie to you not. Mostly every bar hit me up, want me to cook for them.
Wow.
Like, it's no cap, bro. Like, probably like majority of them popping bars want me to cook for them.
Now, this
is
like, once you went viral and people started to see stuff?
Before that, for real.
Before that,
but
okay.
now it's like crazy. But now they reach out to me all the time. I'm like, no disrespect, but I'm good.
Right.
Like, I'm good. I want to build this myself.
What about maybe, and I don't know if they do this, again, this just came to my mind, but what about being maybe like a guest chef for like a day or two at a specific
I'll do that.
On that day, yeah. And you collect the check for doing that.
I got something in the works with that right now, so I don't really talk too much on it.
Okay.
I'm real superstitious about stuff like that.
Right.
But like, I got some stuff I'm working on with that right now. Okay. But full time, nah. They're not gonna pay you enough.
Right.
They're not gonna. I always say, like nurses and chefs, man, we underpaid.
Yeah.
Like they for what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't full time it.
From a monetary standpoint, obviously you have to you got to pay your rent, mortgage, or what have you. You got to survive, right? Yeah. Do you have a goal per month as far as how much you need to make, or how many platters or how many events you need to do in order to generate specific income? Like, how do you look at it?
I for sure got a goal that I want to reach, and I got like a certain amount of days. The point that I'm at now, the goal for me is not to work too much.
Okay. To
make more money. So in order to do that, I need bigger jobs. I need weddings. I need the 50th birthday parties. You know what I'm saying? I need them. So I try to reach the goal with my events. I try to have them set up per month where I'm good. Like, and right now I'm good. Like, I'm living in a great space right now. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
so
I'm
you
good.
You booked out.
I'm booked and busy, and I'm good. And the good thing about this job is that people love my food so much, and it's not no cocky shit. It's like, for real, I could just say I'm cooking any day of the week, and it's gonna sell out.
And they're gonna come back.
They're gonna come.
That's the beautiful thing about
food. They driving from Maryland, D.C. They driving out of state every time I cook.
Listen, I'm excited, y'all. He brought me a plaque.
Man, they driving, man. Like, I'm blessed, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you. They driving there, bro, every time.
That's crazy, man.
And like, I don't think that. See, I connect with my people too. Like, I be dead tired sometimes, but they'll DM me want to talk, and I'll still talk to them. I have a conversation with them because you got to connect with your people. Like, before you can sell a product, they gotta like you. You gotta be a likable person.
Right.
So I'm a humanitarian. I get back to the kids. I do all that. Like, I got a nonprofit organization. I do all that shit, bro.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I do it all. So I think that's why the people connect with me. Like, some people just come reach out and want a platter because they see me on the gram, or the shorty might have a little crush or something, or somebody be like, oh, he look cool. Like, I want to reach out to bro. I don't even know if the food good, but then when they taste the food, they like, oh shit, it's really good.
Exactly.
So they come back. Yeah. So.
And that perception of you initially is now 10 notches up.
They like, he cool. He not ghetto. Like, he giving you good customer service. Like, if something is wrong, if I forget something or a roll or something, I'll send them like $10, $15 back on Cash App here.
Oh wow.
Just because you always right.
Yeah.
And you gotta do that consistently. You can't do it 1 or 2 times. That gotta be your daily thing because they're paying your bills.
Absolutely. Who gives you motivation I'm gonna be honest. The podcast game, Wallow Gilly, they give me a whole lot of motivation.
For sure.
Joe Rogan, you know, people like that. I look at them and I'm like, oh, this is the area I want to move in.
Yeah.
Who gives you motivation in the city? We see that Sword, Country Cooking.
For sure.
She doing her thing, right?
For sure.
Like, is there anybody like that you would say, yo, I look up to this person, they doing their thing? Like, especially on your lowest moments. You know what I'm saying?
First and foremost, my mom, bro. Like,
Okay.
that's my motivation.
Your
because
mom's still
yeah, she's still here. Like,
Okay.
my mom, she the GOAT in my eyes. Like, she's the Sword. Like, she's the county Sword. Like, out Delaware County, like, she's that person. She's the same person.
Right.
She gives back. She does everything. She gave up her 401k to the kids because she ain't had no more funding. Like, my mom's the GOAT. So I don't have to even look nowhere past her, for real.
Right.
But, like, in the city, yeah, the Saws, the Gillo, the Wallow, everybody else, like the workout landlord, that's my folks. Nice. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with him. Dre, I just seen Dre in the hallway just now. He another real estate boy. Okay. He do the real estate and all that. Like them, they're good dudes.
Right.
And I know them personally. I really can't idolize people that I don't really know, because that's just never been my thing. Yeah. But I can be like, oh, that's crazy. But when I really tap into somebody I really know, I'll be like, yo, I know he's really a good dude. She really a good person. That's the people that I like to, stay connected with.
I love that.
Yeah.
I know you stated giving back to the community, giving back to the kids.
Facts.
You have some individuals that aspire to be so many things, right? Including chefs, right? What advice would you give somebody that's on the come up, or that's looking to dabble in that environment? What advice would you be able to give that person so they can hopefully follow in your footsteps, or at least have the blueprint?
Yeah, I love that question. That's good, because I always talk to people about this. First and foremost, come up with a plan. Like, come up with a plan. Stick to your plan. Don't worry about what nobody say. Stick to your own plan. Create your own lane. Save your money. Like save your money. Me and my guy, like we went through summers and summers of popping bottles, bro. Like, I'm talking about like spending $1,000 a night, $2,000. Like, we over that. Like, that's done. Now we want to invest. We want to put our money to something. Save your money. That stuff get old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. Don't put nothing before your work. Like, you go out and get drunk, you gotta wake up in the morning. We went out partying last night. I'm up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to cook. Still gotta cook later.
Yep.
You gotta take your craft serious. So whatever you do, don't let nobody stop you, and stay humble. Absolutely. Stay humble and count your blessings, man, because you can hit rock bottom at any time. Stay humble.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Say, for instance, somebody decided to come to you and say, listen, I got a wedding for 100 people. Mm-hmm. What's the process in having to feed all those people? Do you go out, hire staff? Like what's that look like? I
kind of got like my in-house staff for that. I got my
How many people does that consist of?
Probably like 5-6 people. 5-6
people?
Yeah, because like I said, I grew up, my mom had a catering business growing up. She cooked for Tom Joyner, Steve Harvey, a lot of different people. Like, when we was young boys. But I didn't know who they were.
Right.
She was like, she was good friends with Trudy Haynes. That was like the first black newscaster lady. Okay. So that was like her close friend. So I seen a lot of the process when I was a kid. But I keep like my one of my close friends, Chef Holtz. He a good chef. He works at was it Neiman Marcus kitchen. Okay. And he's really good. Like, he really know what he's doing. He worked at Ocean Prime, all them joints downtown. So he like my sous chef for sure. Like, and I went to school with him. Right. My mom always on deck. My sisters, my nieces or something, if they're available. And I just train them like, yo, first and foremost, we taking this serious. Yep. I'm the head chef. I'm in charge. There's no, it's not like me trying, tell y'all what to do, but I'm in charge. And they follow it. Okay. Everybody's a leader. If I come to your job and I'm under you, I'm listening to whatever you say. Gotcha. I'm following your lead. So I just keep my family close. I like to put money in my family pocket. I love it. Yeah. Is it really like that behind the scenes in the kitchen where people are just cursing at each other? Bro, and there's a lot of urgency and things of that sort? First of all, it's hot. It's just like somebody mess something up. Like, I'm a perfectionist, so it's like if somebody not doing something right next to me, right, I'm like getting anxiety. Like, damn, I gotta do it for you. Like, yeah, but you gotta trust the people around you, and you gotta talk to them with respect. Right. Nobody want to be talked to like they're a kid or like they beneath you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just talk to people with respect and show people. Like, just teach people the way. Absolutely. That's all. I love it. Love it. Practice. What's the biggest event you've ever catered for? Biggest event? I did so many events. And I've seen some of that. What was that? A watermelon? What, pineapple? Was something that you had? I'm doing some of that later today. Okay. The biggest, I'm just going to say a local event, was probably like I had to do 35 pineapple bowls. It was like so intense. It was for like a she's my regular client now. She's a owner of like a daycares.
Okay.
Like she got the bag.
Right.
So she hit me up last minute like I need 35 pineapple bowls, like loaded, like with everything.
Wow.
And it was like I never did 35.
Right.
So when I was cutting them pineapples up, I'm like, yo, this shit really ain't no joke.
Within what, the next day?
No, I had to do it at the house.
Oh, at the house.
Yeah, I went to the crib, but I never planned for that.
Right.
I never prepared myself for 35 of them. So when I had to do that, I was like, yo, I couldn't even walk afterwards.
That's crazy.
I was drained because I was like, damn, like this was really crazy.
Absolutely.
So that's what I learned. Like you gotta prep, bro.
Right.
You gotta prep. You can't play around with that prep. Like you gotta prep for that. Like, and ever since then, it's been a breeze. But that was like crazy moment for me.
So are you 100% self-taught, or did you go to culinary? Like
Never went to culinary school. Never a day in my life.
Self-taught.
Never looked at a recipe a day in my life.
Wow.
I literally just followed my mom and took it to another level. Like I call her to go, but she called me to go now. She be calling me like, how you make this? And it be kind of weird. I'm like, damn, my mom. Like I looked at her, it's like, but she passed the torch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, I just be in the crib just trying shit.
You just be trying.
I be trying.
But how do you know? I mean, I know that with food, it's like chemistry, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you gotta make sure that the mix is right and stuff. Like, how do you know what to try? Me, I'll probably take some lemons, mix that in with some milk, and think I'm doing something. How do you know what How do you know what's going to taste right with what?
Well, with my stuff is key ingredients. It's like the heavy whipping cream. That's a key ingredient.
Okay.
You know, the cheese, the Parmesan, fresh Parmesan cheese, key ingredient. Butter, not margarine, butter. Key ingredient. Not too much salt. You don't want to. That's what I'm saying. You could mess the whole meal up with too much salt.
Gotcha.
So I'd rather undersalt it than oversalt it, because once you got too much salt, you can't come back from it.
Right.
So I just try to like make it a neutral dish, and then like if somebody else be like, I want it spicy or I want like extra kick, then I'll go in afterwards.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I just be playing. Like I said, I just be playing around with stuff, and I got really good at it.
You be doing your thing.
Yeah, recipes not my thing. I don't look at recipes, so. God gave me the gift, I guess. I don't know, bro. It's like
you need to put the fruity pebbles. You need to call that something and start offering it out.
Yeah, I wanna. I gotta. Just like I don't wanna. And I got that patent too. That's mine.
Oh, you do got the.
I got the paperwork at the crib. Dope. Yeah, I got the paperwork. So everybody that was laughing. Yeah,
you go.
I'm gonna be rich. I'm gonna be rich.
You want to
and I don't want to tell them the ideas because they're gonna steal it. So I got something, and I'll tell you off camera what I got in the works for that. It's something crazy. So, I'm still planning.
Awesome.
To drop that, to launch that. I don't want to jump off the ledge too early.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to put it in motion and really benefit from it and get my family to benefit from in the future. So.
You ever thought about putting stuff in some of your entrees or what have you in stores, like creating a product to put in stores?
I got some products I'm working on. A lot of, like I'm saying, I don't want to sound like I'm too secretive,
no,
but
of course,
a lot of stuff I don't have it like paperwork for us. I don't want to say it.
Of course, I'm the same way.
One idea,
right?
They hear it, bro. They going in this crazy joints too.
Yep.
Like I said, I'll tell you, but I got a lot of plans for different. I got a partnership with like kind of, I don't want to say a partnership, but they sponsor me a grocery outlet in Sharon Hill. So anything that I do for the kids, like giveaways and all that, they sponsor that.
I'm glad you brought up the grocery store, right? Mm-hmm. So with chefs, I know that there's specific marts or shopping, marts that you pick up ingredients. Who are your go-to people locally?
You got the ShopRite, you got the Giant. We live out the county, so
you go to the regular spot. There's no like specialty type spots.
Everybody like to go to like the wholesale and all that, but they don't be having everything you need.
Gotcha.
You might gotta go to like a price right just to get a certain sauce, or like Giant to get the right lamb that you want or something like that. Like I don't want nothing like, I don't do the Save-A-Lots and all that. Like that's like cheap food. We do all fresh stuff and stuff like that. But I go to the local markets, man.
Gotcha.
I like the local markets. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody be like, why you don't go wholesale? But I like the local markets.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, I like the local markets.
How can people get in touch with you? I know you're offering platters too, right? And sometimes you put those platters up on your
I do pre-orders. All pre-orders. I don't do nothing the same day.
How can they get in touch with you? And where's the furthest you can deliver out?
I usually do pickup, but like I said, if it's a big order, I'll go anywhere in the city. Like, you know what I'm saying, 5 platters or more, like the money talk. But they could reach me on my page, Chef Ken 2 underscores, my number in my bio. Just text me, ask me, you cooking today, or they want to book me or whatever. I'm about to set up a website. I think I want to set up a website where I don't have to put them through all that. They can just click a link, and then everything will come up. Right, I'm working on that now, but I like being personal with my clients. Like I like understanding them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just different. Like I like to be, social with them because I feel like they connect more with you. They're like, oh, he a cool boy. Like sometimes you ever order something, you be like, damn, I don't know who I'm ordering this from.
That's true.
But then when you meet somebody, you be like, oh, are you the person? Oh, shit, you cool. I'm gonna order again just because you're a solid person.
Right.
So I like to connect with them like that. But
no, it makes sense. And then once you build that relationship too, it's very hard. They're gonna consistently come to you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's when you get that quality service.
Yep. That's how I do my ordering system like that. And I, what's up, y'all? How your day going? Like I extend the conversation a little bit more. Sometimes people just want to talk, bro.
Yeah.
They be just venting.
You got the personality for it too, man. Me and you, we never met each other at all. Like real good personality when you come in. You came, and the thing is, what I love, and I'm gonna look at this camera right here. This is how you know it's good business, right? Because he comes in and he shares this platter. I can't wait to dive into that. You hear me? I'm gonna share it with my girl, but I can't wait to dive into it, right? But he came, he could have came empty-handed, but he's like, you know what? I'm gonna give you the sample. I'm gonna show you what I'm capable of. Exactly. So that way you can come back for more if you really want it. That's you really look at it. That's the way it is.
Yeah, it's funny that I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was out late last night. I woke up this morning. I was like, I gotta do the podcast. I was like, do I really gotta cook? I'm like, I gotta cook.
I appreciate you.
I gotta cook. That's my name on the end. I'll never want to come anywhere empty-handed.
Right.
Like that, I was telling them in the car, I can't. Like I gotta represent my brand, number one, and I gotta show the proper respect, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was not expecting that. Just the fact that you were able to just come out of your way to do the podcast, that meant a lot to me.
I appreciate that.
But you came with food, brother. I gotta return the favor.
Yeah, you right. No, man. That's all love, bro. I don't need no favors, bro. It's cool. That's just me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. Listen, man, I appreciate this interview. I love interviewing individuals that are on the come up, as y'all saw. And I'm gonna look at this camera right here. You can be at your lowest point, but if you got a passion, you got a dream, and you really want to put forth the effort to go make that happen, you can do that. My man was in crutches. My man was he was struggling financially at this one particular job, hated that job. He found his passion. He blew up. Everybody that was laughing at him is now on Baller Alert, liking the actual post.
And they ordering platters.
Now. That Fruity Pebbles that y'all was eating cereal with the fried chicken, he put it all together, a whole concoction. He about to put products out there.
Fact.
You hear me? So my man's out here doing his thing. Chef Ken, appreciate you, brother.
You already.
We got planes to catch. We ain't got time for the nonsense.
You already.